Hello everybody, can you hear me okay? We do a little testaroo. I'm not hearing the music. Hello everybody. Yes. Can you hear me okay? We do a little testaroo. Yes, I'm just checking. We've got a bit of an echo going on, so I'm just seeing if I can get rid of this echo. As per usual. Fantabulous people, fantabulous. We've got you in the house. Let's see if we can get it all to go lovely jubbly today. Way up. Yes, today we are going to be joined by the one and only Jason Morris from Beard Manners. He's in the green room right now waiting. I'm sure the guards are looking after him nice and fondly. Treating him well, getting him his whiskies. We'll see how he's doing. We'll bring him on momentarily as I adjust myself, tuck myself in, get myself ready, and head for the wonderful day. So, what are you up to today? Are you all Team Tea, as I am me, or are you Team Coffee or something else? What are you drinking? Let me know in the comments. I need to build myself more space around here because I'm running out of room. There you are, everything's good. Thank you. We have got Mr. Beard Manners himself is commenting. He's saying, Beard Manners with a whiskey. Watching from the USA, Alabama. Hello, everyone from the USA, Alabama. Good to have you here. Let me see the comments, see if you can see it. Mike's saying we can hear you. No music. Yes, we hear you. Evening all. Evening all. Working as always. Team Coffee. No. Team Coffee, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, Team Coffee? Just let you know, Jay, got about 15 second delay when it's going out live there, mate. And obviously, I'm echoey when I'm talking. Oh, the echo's gone. That's good to know. He's waiting for the awesome Jason. We're all waiting, Jay. Mike, he's waiting. Collins, Team T. Callum, hello. Evening, Sir Carl. I'll be back on it in a bit. Just bathing the kids to school tomorrow. We know how it is. We know how it is. It's. I think it's because I can hear it from my phone. I'm listening to my phone as well at the moment, Mike. So it should be good. There we go. That was Friggin' Foxes. Hey! It's nice to meet you and greet you and dibbity you and all that malarkey. So, I think it's coming to that time, don't you? I'm going to go to preview mode. I'm going to go to interview. I'll camera operation. I've got a fly in the house. There's a fly in-house. I'm bringing Jason in. There. That is good. Publish. Back to live mode. There we go, Jay. I think you are in the house with me. Banter Towers is there. Jason's here. Hello, everybody. A round of applause for Jason, please.
How's it going, everyone?
Oh, we can hear you. Can everybody hear me? And is there no echo? Have we got it running? Goodly goodness. This is unbelievable. I think everything's going. YT, evening beardos. Hope everyone is okay. Thank you. He's over on Tuba to You. He's obviously playing on the PlayStation now. Good to see you, buddy. Whomever you may be. Mr. Allsop is in the house. Good evening, everyone. And Carl. Oh, right. Like is it. Free Sunday for a change. Woohoo. So a chilled day. Enjoy, buddy. Enjoy. It's Kurt. Kurt the man. Hello, Kurt. How the diddly you dabbling, my friend. And Jason, what a treat. I can hear both of you. It's working. Jay, hello, Jason. Looking well, mate, says Mike Beard.
Thank you, mate. And yourself?
Do you know what? I just want to add in here. I know he's my guest today, but I will admit he's looking sickeningly well. That big, burly, bearded dude over there on the other page, he's got it all going on, and he's a man and a half over there. With his splendid background going on as well, with a nice little picture there, and he's all set up with his beard and whiskey, as I can see.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for the compliment. It's always a pleasure to speak to you, mate, as always. You're looking well as well?
Well, not as well. Like I say, I've had the panic going on, but I think I've got everything working now. I've been on it for the past, 2 hours just trying to make sure I can get everything working, see what the problem was. But we seem to be okay. Touch wood. Touch wood.
Good.
Right, sir. So what we're doing, we are live today on Tuba to You, Book of the Face. Book of the Face, private group of the Bearded Banter, the public group of the Bearded Banter, and my own personal Facebook page. So we're in lots of plages. Lots of plages today, yes. Lots of places. We're trying to go live on LinkedIn, but the problem is I've not got enough. I think I've uploaded something like 14 megajiggles, and I need 15, so I'm one out, and I don't want to chance it, do you know what I mean? It'll break in and out, so we've left it for now. We'll have to wait until I can get fibre optic, so we can add that to it. So anyway, yes, Jason Morris is here. Jason Morris is from, well, I'm wondering where he's from. Looking at his hat and his T-shirt, I have no idea whom he is representing. That would be Beard Manners, I would guess. From his gracious heart, he has donated a beard wax, a beard oil, and was it a balm or butter? I can't remember.
That's
for the
it,
Black Cat Friday.
Balm, oil, and tash wax.
Tash wax, sorry, yeah, tash wax. Lovely set. And that is for the Flat Cat Friday. We'll be doing that in a bit, no doubt. I do like the tash wax. Well, I like the idea of the tash wax. I've not actually got that one, should I say, but I do like it because it's on this little stick that you can, like a lip balm thing. There you go. You can pop it up, and you can just, when you're out as well, you know, you need to just add that little bit more, like these bits that pop out. You just, yes, just like that. Just as the male model himself is demonstrating. Just stick it on there, and it does a fantastic job.
Is there someone else in it? And just like I can drink my whiskey without spilling it.
Yes, you are a little quiet there for me. I'm just going to see if we can turn it up.
What about now?
Hold on, my friend. No, it could be me. I can turn the sound up.
I did have my mic quite far away just then.
No, you know what? I can hear you. It'll do. It'll do. Interview. Let's try that. We'll stick it up to 70, shall we? We'll stick it to 70.
How about now?
Yeah, that's okay, mate. That's okay.
I'm quite loud anyway, Carl.
We've got, did I say, Kurt is saying, oi, oi, Mr. Morris. Matter is saying, evening, fellas.
Evening.
And Michael saying, a bit of an echo. Now, is that echo because I had the volume on my phone on so you could hear it there? And I'm not too sure.
That might be because Mike's had a few too many beers.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Kurt's back. Hello, people. I'm on here now. I was playing on the old Xbox. Lol. Why are you on the Xbox when you've got a perfectly good PlayStation there to play with? So, Jason, are you an Xbox or PlayStation player?
Xbox, mate. Xbox while I drink my coffee.
Do you know what? Oh, I'm regretting more and more bringing you on. I'm regretting it more and more. I got to put my beads on. I've not got my beads on yet. So, people's out there, if you have any questions for Jay, just pop them in the message. Pop them in the comments. We'll get down to them. We'll read them out, no doubt. The juicier, the better. You've got me all confused now.
Keep it PC, guys. My wife and kids are watching.
Yes, please always keep it handsome, as they say. Yeah, that echo's not too bad. That's fine. That's fine what we're listening to. I am, like I say, coming from Banter Towers. So it does get a bit echoey in the castle, especially when you're in the broom closet. That's where Lord Banter allows me to roam. More comments. David Young, he's not posted anything. He's just stuck his name there. So enjoy, mate. Playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Here we go. Question for Mike. Hot apple pie in a tash wax. I assume, can you get that scent in a tash wax? That's what he's asking. I suppose you can get any scent in a tash wax.
Depends on how nicely Mike asks me. But it's, yeah, that's what we can work at. Long term, Mike, because as you know, we've got 18 cents in total in oil, balm and butter. At the moment, we've got 8 cents in tash wax tube and 8 in the beard wash. So I think throughout this year, we'll probably extend those cents into all products. Along with other things that we'll do throughout the year. I'm actually hoping to try and bring a new scent out soon as well, but I've only just started thinking of ingredients and ideas for that, so it's very early days.
Early scores. Early on the doors, George. I don't know, I'm losing the will to live here in a minute. Let's get Pogo in the bit.
Something on your shoulder, Cole.
Yeah, it's Pogo. He likes to come on. Pogo the Pog. He likes to come and join us now and again. So we brought him in. Errol is saying, hope you are both well. Well, I'm fine, Errol. Thank you for asking. All the better for you asking and for joining us. And Jason's given us a big thumbs up there, so one could assume
I'm always well.
As well. Yes. All about the coffee. Oh, dear me. I'm being attacked from all areas, all grounds. Cami, is that? Dios míos.
Yep.
Mike saying, Jason, what days and hours is your shop in Felixstowe open? Before we do that, Jay, let's talk about your shop. Let's go there. Thank you, Mike. That's the talking point that we've got. So you have a shop. You've had it for, how long would you say? A few months, 4 months, 5 months?
Actually gone quite quick. I believe it's 6 months in around about a week.
Oh, not bad. And so, yes, are you open all throughout the year, or is it just a summer thing, you know?
So yeah, we're open all year round. The shops where I am, their hours vary. I'm open 6 days a week, pretty much all year round, unless I've booked holiday or I'm doing something. But we aim to be open 6 days a week outside the holiday periods, and then within the holidays, the school holidays, we're open 7 days a week. And the hours for that, again, they vary, so it's best to check beforehand. While it's quieter, like this time of year, we're open from 12 till 4 during the week and 10 till 4 on weekends. But in the summer months, we'll be open from 12 till 6 during the week and 10 till 6 on the weekends.
Fair enough, mate. Hope that answers your question.
I only live up the road, so I can always meet people if it's out of hours. It's not the end of the world.
What else we got? Callum saying, love the Beard Manners products.
Thanks, Callum.
Jay saying, your shampoo lasts forever. I think I got the the raspberry one before Christmas. Still half left. And usually it's twice.
So I do it in the big bottle as well. I used to get a bit fed up myself when I was buying other products of these little like 150 and 200 ml bottles that lasted like you had 4 or 5 washes and they ran out.
Yeah, fair play. Still need to get down to see the shop. That's from Facebook Ninja. Is that I'm assuming that could be Kurt. I'm not too sure. Do you know Kurt? Is he near you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone's always welcome down the shop, guys. It's a home from home. I always say to customers when they come in, there's no pressure. I like for people to come in and feel they can stay and chat. I really work quite hard on the shop, not feeling like you have to come in, buy it, and go. I don't know if there's anyone that's on here now that's been in the shop, but yeah, it's quite friendly in there. There's a sample station, so people can come and try stuff out. There's a few seats loitering around, so you can sit down, have a beer, have a coffee. No teas allowed in the building, but no, I'm only joking. You can bring tea.
Well, Errol is saying, Team T, always. See, so I got one on my side. Well done, Errol. Errol, you deserve a Carl's Bearded Banter sticker and fridge magnet for that, mate. You deserve that. Send me your details. That's a sticker and that's a fridge magnet. And I'll send them out to you. Send me a message with your name and address, and I'll post one out. Oh. The man himself, Michael Gimley Hard, was in the house. He's saying, evening all. And Mike Bike, he says, thanks for that. Awesome show, Carl. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm getting some good comments now after all this coffee badgering, what you say. I'll try pop in the shop some point in Feb, Jay. Down the mother-in-law, so I'll get her to bring me in. And why not?
Yeah, I look forward to it, mate.
Sounds good. Wish I was there. Wish I could pop in as well. And Errol, come on, Errol. There we go. Cheers, Carl. Cheers, Errol. I've got myself a little cup of tea here. I'll drink this. I'm drinking it as we go along. It's still piping hot. It's a problem with these kind of like thermally lated glass. It keeps it warm for a long time. Right. There's another Facebook ninja. Hello, brother. Hello to you, sir. Glad to have you here. Right, Jay, I think it's time we go on about our drinks, what we've got. So we'll do a bit of this and we'll get back. Hold. You are. Well, I know. Oh, that didn't work. Oh. Yes, there was no sound then. The sound failed us, Jay. The sound failed us.
Well, at least we saw the pineapple. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
The picture says 1,000 words, right?
Come back to it. I don't understand why, because we just played some tunes a minute ago and that worked perfectly. So who knows? Can't hang about as it's kids' bedtime. That's fair enough, mate. You know, you got to do what you got to do. I think part of the echo is, I think because, Jay, are you on the computer there, mate? Or is it? Yeah, it's a computer you're on there, aren't you? I'm assuming.
I'm on my phone.
You're on the phone, it's a cracking quality image there.
Thank you.
But obviously, because you can listen to me. You've got the me coming out of your speakers there. We're getting a bit of reverb from that. There's not much you can do. Don't worry about it. We'll survive. It ain't the end of the world. Johnny Maris, but hello, and hopefully this will be able to be viewed afterwards. Sure will, Johnny, mate. You can watch it forever and ever. It's on there. It's on Tuber to You. You can watch it there. You can watch it on the Bearded Banter page anytime after this. Obviously, unless I do some kind of disastrous thing, which I normally do. Titanic TV hits again, and then I'll probably delete it so no one can prove it. No one can prove it'll happen. So, Jay, yes, you've got your shop going on. You're still working in the old huffing and lifting trade as well. You still got that business going on.
Actually, no, I'm not. It's something I've not really publicised. I've not gone big with it because, you know me, Carl, I just kind of get on and work. But yeah, so we're not actively doing removals anymore. There is something else happening with the business, which I can't say too much about just yet. But all I can say is I don't own any removals trucks. I don't have any removal staff, and I no longer do removals at this moment in time. And since, well, from from the beginning of September, I haven't done a single move, and I've been purely focusing on beard manners and nothing else.
Wow. Okay. Mike's asking, are you still doing the old joggers and shorts?
What, as in selling them on the website? If so, yes, we are. The only thing I will say is because there's a few issues going on with international postal around the world right now, is they are taking a little bit longer. Like the t-shirts, the hats, things like that, they're still coming through quite quick. But the joggers and the shorts, they're on the website, at least they should be. But I think they're taking around 2 to 3 weeks to be, because all my stuff is drop shipped, you see, it's made to order. So once you place the order, it doesn't come to me, it goes direct to the customer. And that's normally within about 2 to 3 weeks with the joggers and the shorts right now.
Fair enough. We've got half baked in house. What's good, fellas? What's good? It's good that you joined us, and Jason's joined us as well. Jason from Beard Manners is here with me today, so we're having a little chat. Question for Jay: do you find you sell more in the shop or more on your website, or is it like a 50-50 split?
What is in? Do they mean as in selling more? What's the question? Sorry, Carl.
Basically, he's asking: do you sell more stock from the shop or from the website, or both?
Definitely the websites. A lot more from the websites. I mean, the shop's done better than I thought it would. The most honest I can be about the shop is until I opened the shop, I think I had more customers in America than I had in my hometown. So it was kind of like a marketing ploy. The shop has definitely done better than I thought it would, and it's also what's good with the shop is it introduces you to new people. But if the customers like the product, then they're going to become online customers and regulars as well. But the shop's doing good. I'm very happy with how the shop's doing, but online is definitely better.
Excellent. Right, Jay. I think I did the link, but it didn't play. So it's time for Pints Not Pineapples. You want to let us know what that lovely looking drink is there? That you're drinking, that whiskey. What brand is it?
So I've got a couple of beers in the background, but at the moment I've gone for a bourbon. I haven't drunk that much recently because I've just been so busy and had so much going on in life, personally and work. But I'm drinking a very nice bourbon, Woodford Reserve Double Oak.
I do like a Woodford Reserve.
There you go, get my bearings. Yeah, it's a very nice bourbon. If there's any bourbon drinkers out there, I can very highly recommend it.
At the moment I'm on... have you heard of Masters of the Malt, the company that sells different whiskies? I'm on one of their own blends. This is a 32-year Master of the Malt blend. I got it for Christmas, so I'm going to give that a bit of a go. I'm going to play a tune, mate, and we can have a bit of a drink. So cheers, mate. Enjoy.
Cheers.
Let's give it a go. We'll go a bit of Walking Dead. Why not? Let's see if you can hear it.
I can hear it.
Oh, yes, it's all working.
We're automated and overpopulated. We're all fish in a stream, swimming towards a vicious dream. Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep.
Also got beer going on as well. Top the light, fantastic.
Fear and hatred, dull and jaded. It's all been debated and manipulated. Nothing's ever as it seems. We're bound to believe everything they scream. Don't you know we're the walking dead? Our lives intoxicated. We're automated and overpopulated. Don't you know we're the walking dead, dead, dead? Our lives were meant to be this bleak. Somehow they got into our heads, heads, in our heads. We're wide awake, yet still asleep. We're still asleep, yeah. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead, dead. Oh, 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 oh. We're the walking dead. We're the walking dead, dead. Oh, 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 oh.
There we go. Oh, stop. That was The Walking Dead. Just a bit of a tune there where I drank my beer. I'm rather chuffed that I got it to play. We're back in house, Jay. We've got a few more questions. We'll go there momentarily. Here we go from Mike Bike. I've ordered from your website a few times here in America, and shipping was fast and the quality was top notch. Says Mike.
Thank you, Mike. We do try. This is one of the main reasons that I wanted to get out of the other business quite quickly. Is I think, for the shipping, especially working in the shop, is 9 times out of 10 if an order comes through. If I'm making stuff, batching stuff, obviously I'll do that first. But every time I've got a chance, orders get priority. I'll pack it, get it ready. I've got a franking machine in the shop, so the label's done, and then it's just collected by the postman the next day, or the next working day. So, yeah, we work very hard. That's something I'm very conscious of. If people take the time to invest their hard-earned money into myself and the Beer Man's products, the very least I can do is get them out in a real good timescale.
Nice. Either of you going into any beard comps this year? Well, I'll start with that one. I'm definitely going to the Opie's one in May time because I'm sponsoring one of the categories there, the ginger beards. I was sponsoring them. Other than that, I don't know. There's Beard On in October is one I recommend for people to go, although I won't be attending that because there was a little, I can't really talk about it, really. There was a kind of a falling out. I'm basically a banned from the Central Beards Facebook group. So I know you run the thing, so I don't think it'd be good if I turned up if I'm banned from their page. But, well, I'm still on their page, but they don't allow me to comment, so I'll avoid it. But it is a great...
Show up anyway.
Yeah, no, I can do, of course I can. But I've done that before, but I don't know, I think it's just a matter of, I don't know, principle, I suppose. Just keep things nice. And there's no big issue, really. It's not a big issue. Well, I don't want to go on about it too much, obviously, but I've made some comments about judges and all that, and I think they took it to heart, and I didn't know that they fell out with me. I only found out recently. But no, I mean, the head over there he's not the head of the Central, but he's for the Beard On is Mick Wallage, and he's a wonderful friend of mine again, wonderful friend. And he kind of puts it on, and it's all for charity, so I recommend that people do go to that one. And obviously Opens is another great one that I recommend you attend. Them two, give them both a go. I know you was going to have one earlier on, weren't you? But that kind of things happened, and it never got out. I'm just wondering, are you going to put one on in the future? Well, you got to answer the question, are you attending in it? And then, do you intend to put one on in the future?
Yeah, I'll try and answer both. So I'm attending I'm not too sure is the most honest answer. It depends on what I can do, because one of my aims this year is to staff the shop a few days, so I can look at doing other things with the business as well, because particularly in the summer it does get busy. So it's going to be hard for me to bring out new products and do the parts of the business that I feel good at if I'm stuck in the shop, which is a shame because I love being in the shop, I love meeting people, but I've got to find a balance somewhere. I love the comps. I've only been to a few. I think they're brilliant for networking. We all know there was a few dramas with judging last year. I don't think the dramas are with the judging, so to speak. I think there is miscommunications about how the judging worked. But yeah, no, I think they're brilliant. They're brilliant for networking. I personally never compete. I get asked a lot. I will never compete in an event just because I just don't need that in my locker. That's something I'm not worried about. I need to say that I think the competing side of it is friendly. It's just for fun. A lot of it's to do with what you dress as and what you wear. It's just for banter more than anything else. But yeah, so competing is something I won't do. I'm hoping to get to some events because I love meeting people.
That's it.
But it all depends on how things go this year with work because, you know, I think anyone who follows me probably knows Beard Manager's quite new, but I've really hit the ground running and that's just what I'm like. My focus is work. With our own event, yeah, we were meant to have an event, ironically, on the 11th of February. But we've had lots of things going on at home, a few dramas, nothing serious. We're all good, we're all healthy, we're all happy, we're all fine. But between my wife and I, of what we've got going on, we're just insanely busy right now. And I had to weigh up the pros of the importance of what I had to do between family and the house and the comp. So the comp's going to be postponed. I say the comp. The other thing I'll say so that people know this when my event is back. So my event's been postponed. It will still be this year. It will definitely be this year. It just will be later on in the year. However, I'm going to break the mould, and I think you might like this, Carl. I've never intended on it being a comp. For me, my event was always going to be more of a festival.
So it's more of a gathering.
I know the comps are for fun.
Yeah.
I know they're there to encourage people to dress up and have fun. I fully get it. I don't have any. I think what the judges do is good. I get what they're trying to do, but I live a life where, again, if you follow me on media, you'll see this. Healthy beards are good beards. Big beards aren't. I don't think size matters.
Yeah.
It's genetics. You know, I'm aware I've got a big beard. It's purely genetics. There's no skill involved. I shouldn't be rewarded for it. Small beards are as good as big beards. So for me, my event's going to be more of a festival for people to come in, enjoy and celebrate beards of all shapes, all size, all colour, gender, sexuality, none of that matters. It's about celebrating beards. So that's what my event will be about.
Fantastic. So it's more of a meet than a competition, a beard meet, should we call it?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. I do like that idea. Like you say, I think some of the competitions they got very, very competitive. I know that's a competition, but you know what I mean. The idea was that you get together with all these bearded people and you meet, like you say, you go and you meet up. That's all you need, really. The added element is you get up and show your beard, and it should just be about the fun, not too much about one-upping other people. And I think that's where things have got a little bit funny and finicky about it all. It should be about everyone enjoying each other's company, meeting new people, as you say, meeting new people, meeting people that you've met before, meeting people that you know through, you've spoke with them or you've texted all the times on Facebook, and then you actually meet them in person. It's just a wonderful feeling. It's just you're meeting friends, and I think that's what it should be about. That's for me what the world is about. Again, I don't mind if it's a competition going on. The only problem is, like you say, when whatever category you're in, there's fantastic beards out, and with 4 or 5 who've got these wonderful beards, you're not going to win. So is there a point in entering? Really, sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. I think it got lost in translation a little bit. I think the beards have got better, or not better. So I think the competitions have got bigger since COVID, because there was obviously a couple of years where there weren't any. And I think the judges got a hard time. I don't think it's fair on the judges to get that because it's not them as such. But yeah, I think you're right. You hit the nail on the head. I think those people that weren't ranking in competitions or winning competitions that they potentially should have done, but they weren't winning because they weren't in fancy dress or anything else. Which judges have answered this since part of it's part of the gimmick. And you and I know this. We've been in the industry long enough to know that. Yeah. But I think for newcomers, it maybe wasn't made clear enough that they're a bit for fun and.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think that's more the hosting than the judges. But yeah, I've got no criticisms of anyone because no matter what you go for, like I said, I don't go to compete, but I wouldn't have met you face to face if it wasn't for a comp. Opie's in particular is where you and I met for the first time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think people should go. Compete if you want to have fun. That's what it's about. Competing is meant to be fun. It's not meant to be, like you say, Carl, it's not meant to be about who's got the best beard and who wins. Mm-hmm. It's just taking part. But the best thing for me about the competitions is the meetups. I've met some fantastic people. It's almost like a community when you get together. You know that. You meet strangers and they feel like family.
It's so true. It's unbelievable. People maybe think that you're making it up. It's not. It's really good. Everyone should be made welcome. I've not been to every competition. I've heard there's some issues otherwhere, but the majority of the time, everyone is made. And I know if I met you, if Jay met you, for the first time. I mean, the last one I went to, there was families coming up, not a beard in sight with some of these families, and they were just chatting, we were having a laugh. There was the little kids there. I was playing, that game where you have to kind of flip the bottle with water and make it land the right way up on the table. Was having a game of that with this 7, 8-year-old kid. Just wonderful. Great fun, and that's what it all should be about, and that's what I think this beard community needs. Again, that's what I'm trying to do with my group, Bearded Banter. That's why, people like you are here now. I want to introduce the beards out there to the different people that are supporting beard stuff, like Jay and Beard Manners, and I want everyone to get along and enjoy each other's company, whether it be in person or on the book of the face or whatever. And that's, for me, that's what I want to do. That's my goal, is to make it a beardyhood, not a brotherhood, because there's ladies that likes beard as well. There's men without beards there, it's a beardyhood. That's what I call it, and that's what my goal is. So Mike asked a question, and we're going to the comps this year. I'll be going to at least one. Are you going to any, Mike? Anybody else in the comments? Are any of you attending any competitions this year, or maybe thinking about it next year? I will say, for your first time, if you're thinking of going, you can go just as a spectator, as you say, and just watch it. But just go, just enter anyway. Enter it, because afterwards you'll think, oh, that was good. I'm going to enter. I'm going to go give it a go next time. I'm definitely going to enter next time. I do think you will on certain of the comps that I've been to, I know about anyway. Errol is saying, sorry to interrupt, but Jay, that's a very nice bourbon. Need to get on the Bullet Bourbon also. And yes, I do like Bullet Bourbon, and I do like the Woodford Reserve.
Yeah, thank you for that. Unfortunately, because we're in the middle of moving, normally I would do these in my office or in the shop. As Carl knows, I've got a whiskey shelf. I have got bullets in there. I've got Maker's Mark 46. I'm normally more of a single malt guy, but I'd like to think I'm a new age whiskey drinker. I'm not one of these that thinks if you can only drink malt or bourbon. No, I just like whatever whiskey I want. I've got a mix. I'll have to try and share a picture next time, but yeah, I've got a bit of everything on my shelf: Islers, Scotch, bourbons, blended. I've got a bit of everything on there. But yeah, no, I must admit, Bullet's a good one. In particular, I like Bullet Rye because the only cocktail I like is an old fashioned, and for me personally, Bullet Rye is my favourite whiskey to mix in an old fashioned.
Okay.
So good shout, and good knowledge on your whiskey as well.
Yeah. I've always just been a neat whiskey drinker. Malt or single malt or blended, I don't mind. Like I say, I don't mind. I like the Hibiki, which is a fantastic Japanese. I love the Japanese
Really nice
whiskies.
blended.
But there's what's the Hague? No, not Hague. Yeah, Hague. Is that David Beckham's one? They're blended. I do like that. That's a nice whiskey. That Master of Malt, so smooth, a vanilla style whiskey. So smooth. I don't, you like what you like. It's not. Don't be snobby about it. Don't go for the single malts or whatever. Yeah, go for it. But try other things. Don't let people tell you how to drink it. Don't put any. You got to drink it neat. You got to drink it straight. Well, you should never drink a whiskey straight anyway. You should always add a drop of water because it brings out the flavours more. But I like a bit of ice in mine. Yeah. Do you like ice in yours? I like ice in mine. It's just to chill it a little bit.
Again, it depends on my mood. Admittedly, when it comes to whiskey, I tend to like nicer whiskies. There's nothing wrong with not liking nice whiskies, but to me, whiskey's a treat. So I tend to drink it neat, and I like to journal my whiskey. So whiskey's a bit of a treat. I'll never get drunk on whiskey, or I wouldn't at least nowadays. I'm an adult. I'll try not to anyway.
Yeah.
So I would drink whiskey neat to really enjoy what I'm getting, because as a lot of you guys know, I'm really heavily into cigars as well. I'm really into my notes and things like that. So I would savour a whiskey neat personally. If you're drinking something that's really smoky, like a Highland Park, for example, or a lot of Islers, sometimes people will put an ice cube in or a little pipette of water just to take that kick out of it a little bit. But yeah, with whiskey, I'm generally neat. Rum, however, I drink rum neat on the rocks. I nearly always have rum with ice.
I'm not much of a rum drinker. I have a couple, but it's not my thing. I know a friend of mine, he bought me a 50-year-old, because I was 50 in August, he bought me a 50-year-old Was it a rum or was it a whiskey? I can't remember now. But anyway, I think it was a rum. But what came with it was a bottle of, I forgot the name of it. There was a small kind of 1 glass bottle of rum. It was the make that, in the 1800s when the Navy went out to sea, they take the barrels of rum with them. You always had a tot of rum a day. You had a measure of rum for part of your wage or whatever. It was part of your daily allowance in the army. This rum is what they used to drink. It's that, I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. I'm dying to open and try it, but I also don't want to open. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things. It's kind of a bit of history there. I do like that sort of stuff, but I'm not a big rum drinker. So let's go back to some of these questions before we get on. Half-Baked saying, this is a good jam. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Both you gentlemen have extraordinary beards. No, he's got one. Man with the tattoos over there, he's the one. Well, I've got tattoos as well, but you know what I mean. I'm not showing off like the buff bod over there. The buff bod beard. Buff bod beard Jay. That's his new name. Colin Freeing saying, back, how's all the bearded brothers doing? He's asking you a lot as well. Well, I'm doing fine. I think Jay's doing okay as well, enjoying his whiskey there. Facebook user, Facebook Ninja. Just bird on for me this year. Was going to try and get to more, but busy year with birthdays and holidays and the bank balance. Well, exactly. I mean, that's the point. That is the main point of it. Last year, I couldn't attend it. Was it last year or the year before? Last year, I did Florida. So, there's like 20 grand gone straight away. And then you're going on to attend these competitions, which is fine. But then you've got the comp entry. You've got to get there. If you're driving or if you train, taxis to and from the venue. You're going to invariably have a base, so you're going to be staying overnight, so then you've got the hotel. It's just money on top of money. I understand it. And, poor old me, I'm a medically retired dude. I can't afford all these sorts of things, so I had to cut back on the competitions last year.
And that castle must cost a lot to heat, Cole.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay. It's Lord Banter's castle, not mine. I'm just the goat. I'm just the page boy, basically, here at the castle. Yeah. Collins, how we're all good, mate. Beardon's a good one to enter though, because there's good people there. Colin saying, Steve Fleming, where you at, bro? Colin, yeah, where is Steve? Inquiry minds want to know. Doing good, very cold, but beautiful morning here in the Pacific Northwest. Rub it in, why don't you? Sounds interesting, doesn't it? Colin saying, 6:30 here in the evening in Ireland. Yeah, same here, mate. Carrie saying, nice painting in the background. I know we'll go about that, Pete. We'll talk about that in a minute. We'll have a look at that in a minute. BGG Grooming, hey all. Well, hello, sir. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us. Thanks for checking in. 10:30 here, about 5 degrees Fahrenheit. 10:30. Just trying to figure out where you are. 10. I know. I think half-baked. Where are you? I was thinking America, but I think that's about. Well, it depends where in America. You're on the west coast. It could be about 10:30 in the morning. Let us know. Inquiry minds want to know where you are, buddy. Could use a cold beer too, but it's not 5 p.m. here yet. I know. Pacific time. What we're on? Well, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. About 2 o'clock-ish, 3 o'clock-ish there for you. Colin Freen saying, what about you from Half-Baked Bearded? Well, we've been there. Come to Bearding Camp that the Central Bearded Villains do in December. Great little venue and very welcoming. Well, that's the Bearded Villains, though, isn't it? So I think it's a Bearded Villains do. I think you have to be a Bearded Villain to attend. I know it is a cracking do. I was in the Bearded Villains, and I've heard that the last one was amazing. They're a good bunch of people as well, got to admit. They do make you feel welcome. Northern Idaho. I don't know. It's Idaho. Good for you, bud. Sounds good. Cool one. What part of Ireland are you from? Colin, I think. Colin, can I remember? No, I can't. I've sent him some stuff, and I was trying to think if I could remember his address, but I can't. My apologies. I should have said yeah and just read further down, because I'm sure he tells. Great to see you, actually. 8 of us bearded bros here on YouTube. Yes, 3 or 4 from Tuber, I agree. 16 in the house, Jay. You're back to the pre COVID views here, mate. 16 people viewing now. I don't know when I've been in. So we're getting there. I told you, it's that buff, beautiful, tattooed, bearded body that you've got. It's bringing them all in the masses.
Gonna say enough about you, Carl. What about me? I'm here too.
Oh, no. Try to catch it on Sunday mornings. Are busy for us. You know what, mate? I get it. We've all got lives to lead. County Tipperary. How can I forget it? Because every time you get, it's a long way to Tipperary. I always sing it. When he orders something, it's a long way to Tipperary. It's a long way to go. Whiskey Glass is missing its coaster. Oh, do you know what? Oh, Tom, I agree with you, mate. Look. I've got my flat cap coaster. Always need a coaster. Jay, what's going on, mate? You need a coaster on that. It needs to be sorted.
Well, as you know, I've got my own coasters. I think there's still 4 available online. They're Brazilian slate. But like I say, we're getting ready to move, so everything's either packed away or at the shop. It's very uncouth of me, I know. Sitting here with a nice whiskey glass, haven't even got a coaster look. But that's a good spot, by the way.
Well done, Tom.
The rest of the show now, I haven't got a coaster.
Tomo, do you know what? All I can say is he's a coffee drinker. Do you know? It's understandable. He's a coffee drinker, mate. Jay, I didn't know you did the slates for your beard manners. I had a slate. Do you know what? I just thought about that. I have got a slate Carl Bearded Banter one. A friend did it. And I've no idea where it is. It went from my mind totally, and I've just remembered now. But I'm going to have to get myself a beard manners one, I think. Any new guys out there?
On site, if I remember. It's either 2 or 4.
Well, keep one. I'll buy one when I remember. I'll keep one. I'll get one. If anyone wants a Bearded Banter fridge magnet or magnet for whatever for your car or whatever, it's a magnet basically. Stick it on whatever it sticks on. Let me know. Send me a message. I'll get one out to you. Sorry?
Send me one and I'll chuck it on my fridge at the shop.
Oh, dead right, will do. Send us your address, mate. I need to know where to post it to. I'll send you some stickers, obviously. Because you were a fantastic interviewee. Are you an interviewee or interviewee? I'll send you a gold star bearded banter one. They're special ones. Only interviewers get them. So I'll send you one of them as well.
I'll put it on display in the shop so everyone can see it.
Fantastic. Jay, I will get back to some questions for you, mate. Don't worry about it. Let's get through some of these comments. I've
You all right, mate?
hurdled in Ireland a dozen times. Pub crawling is brutal. I've been through Ireland. I've done the Dublin bit a couple of times. I do like Temple Bar area. Got to be a fantastic place to go. But then we went from like Dublin down to, we did kind of a tour down. We went past, there's a crystal place. Begins with W. There's a place where they make crystal figurines and stuff like that. We went there, moved down, and went to the bar. That Clint Eastwood was at. Obviously, went there when we was, but that was nice. Yeah, we did a few places, and we went to this. There was, what's it called? The place, not West. Anyway, we went to this beautiful place, beachfront. It was basically like, you could say it was like a cove, almost a horseshoe shape. This time of a beach, curling round. No boats, not a fishing village, just a proper beachfront store. So you had the sand, the sea coming in, and then this like row of seafront shops, as you get, the normal Kiss Me Quick shops and chippies and things like that, and a few pubs. And then up on the hill was this impressive mansion-looking Victorian building, Victorian hotel, but it was more like a mansion than a hotel. It wasn't that big, it wasn't obviously 24,000 bedrooms. It was only like 7 or 8 bedrooms. I thought that place looks fantastic. We're going to see because we're probably not getting there. We just pulled up. Got a room for tonight? Yeah. Fantastic. It looked nice. And then so we paid for the night, and then you sort of, and it was a Victorian hotel, and Haldo knew that because it had not been updated since the Victorian times. So you open the door, I think the carpet was a Victorian carpet. So, I mean, it was clean, it didn't stink, it wasn't mouldy and all that, it was just old. And it was kind of like, the doors creak open. It was like we stepped into like the twilight zone. I thought, I'm going to get murdered at night time. Walk along this carpet, the butler's there with his ill-fitting, bellboy, so jacket on and stuff like that. them lifts that don't have a proper door, you have to, pull them across and then shut it and then press a button to go up in the lift. Fair enough. The rooms didn't have a bathroom in it. The bathroom was elsewhere, so I thought, right, I'm going to go for the shower. There's nobody else there really, and you go in there, and it was. I tell you what, it was like going back in time. It was proper glazed slate bathroom. It was fantastic in a way. It was a Victorian bathroom, with the glazed tiles, green tiles, the bath with like a shower attached to it, like 3 or 4 in a row. It's like, it's a bit weird. This, I'm getting a shower and there's other baths next to me in a row, sort of thing. It's really. I thought I was going to get murdered when I was taking a shower. I thought, James, don't wait outside, but just listen for me screaming. If you're a big girl and scream, come running. That's me getting someone stabbing me in the shower. But what an experience. It was proper freaky, proper scary place. Looked beautiful outside, but once you go inside, it was proper Victorian scariness. Oh, what? And it was brilliant, do you know what I mean? If I was a ghost hunter, I would go there. Just, not saying it's haunted, but just the feel of the place and the look of the place was fantastic. That was somewhere on the coast of Ireland. I don't know where it was, I can't remember. Anyway, I waffled on. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry. BGG.
Sorry.
Fairly new to this channel. I know, mate. I joined you up a couple of days ago. I remember signing you, multi-friending you. So it was good to see you. You want some stickers sending out? Send me an address, mate. Send your details. Get in touch. Come and gone for a year or so now. Came over from the Facebook group. There we are on my Tubely. See, building the algorithm. That's what we need. Get my algorithm going. Talk about that, Jay. We'll go. You also do Tubely stuff as well, don't you, mate? You do your posts up there. You like to post your YouTube stuff. What's your YouTube site? I'm Carl's Baby Band Office. It's next to. My apologies, Jay. I've got this. I didn't mean to do that. This. I'll bring it down here, out your way. Sorry, mate. I didn't realise that was stuff up there.
Did you ask if I do YouTube? Sorry.
No, it says I know you do YouTube. Do you want to talk about that?
That was one of my New Year's resolutions. My New Year's resolutions are almost always about mindfulness or work. But yeah, I wanted to push the YouTube thing a little bit. It's something that this style. It takes a bit of guts, the YouTube thing. It's pushing you out of your comfort zone a little bit, but. Yeah, I enjoy it. I'm pushing my YouTube this year. I'm nowhere near the numbers that you've got, but yeah, that is something I'm really working on this year. As you've probably seen, I'm playing a bit with editing. I've started getting myself half decent equipment. It's the new era, mate. We're in an era now where if you want to be heard and you want to get a message, you need to hit media, and YouTube's a great way of doing that.
I think the problem is. I think it's where YouTube have got to change because the tide has changed because you got to hit certain targets with followers, so you need 1,000 followers for this, that, and the other, 10,000 to add in a page where you need to be, so at 10,000 so you can add your shop to it underneath on the website or whatever. But the problem is people on YouTube are not subscribing these days. They're not following. They're watching your videos and they're watching them. I've seen them on yours. They're watching. But you're not getting the subscribers, and that's where I think YouTube have got to change it somehow. They've got to make it easier for the people with the less followers like me and you to be able to, do more, as it were, because just people are not subscribing anymore. I don't know why, I don't know what's going on. I'm just like you, when you go through stuff, you watch it, you don't think about subscribing, you go on to the next one, you go on to the next video, you just watch. YouTube are throwing stuff at you all the time, they want you to click on the next one. And it's not helping us, the smaller ones, that have not got the followers, as it were. And I think that's what needs to.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I suppose because I've not been trying for long to get on YouTube. I've done YouTube videos for about a year and a half, almost since I started Beard Manners. I only figured out the whole monetization thing about the followers, like the 1,000 followers, 4,000 view hours, probably around November last year. And I was never doing it for that. It's obviously handy because you've got to pay for equipment and things like that. But yeah, I think where maybe YouTube have got it wrong is I think they support the content creators who are doing it purely to make a living, opposed to there's certain people out there that are trying to just hit an audience and just get messages across. And I think that's where they've maybe got it wrong. That's just my opinion. I'm very new in this. Not say it's not about the monetization thing for me at all, but I think that's where they got it wrong. I think they're focusing on those people a bit too much, maybe not as much on the people that are just trying to get a good, healthy message across.
Yeah. Well, they're hitting the people that are making them the money. That's what it is. Be
Yeah.
frank about it. Do you know what I mean? It's all about making money. That's all it's about, really. Talking to you, mate. Well, we should do some kind of collaboration. You know, I do a video on. Go on, spill that beer everywhere. Go for it, mate.
Yeah, I know, it's all over my beard, it's all over the table. You can tell I'm creative. You can tell I'm more of a whiskey man, mate.
Yeah.
I'm too when it comes to drinking beer.
Yeah, we should do something. We should collaborate on some kind of project. I have my point, you have your point. Do you know what I mean? We'll do it. We can be on, you know, how to or a product or whatever, which is a bit.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's something that's on my list of things again this year. Is I want to do some podcasts. Again, for me, you know, I'm like Carl. I'm about getting a good message across to people. I'm quite good on mental health. At least I think I am. I try to help. And that's what it's about for me, is getting a message across. So anyone I can work with, anyone I can collab with, yeah, I'm definitely up for that, 100%.
Cool. Yeah, we'll talk about that off screen, shall we say? So anyway, that painting, where's that come from, mate? Who did that painting? What's the
Right.
score?
So Cammy, who you referred to, I'm gonna just throw it under a bus. So Cammy, everyone, is my wife. And Cammy done the picture. She done the painting. Personally, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's her first ever attempt at doing a painting. I think she put quite a lot into it. She overthought it a little bit, but she put her passion into it, and that's why it's in our dining room now. Because I think it's good. But yeah, that's why Cammy asked the question. It's her painting.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Well, I need to go.
I'm waiting for a comment now. She's going to comment in a minute saying, "Jason, you were divorced."
Oh, not divorced, mate. I think the sofa is going to look. It's going to have to be the comfy one for the next few nights. That's all I'm saying. Cammy, there we go. Yeah, nice painting in the background.
If anyone wants to buy the picture, I think Cammy's selling it for £27,000.
Hey, go for it, Cammy. Go for it. There we go. Nice painting in the background. There you go, Cammy. Oh, what you like, Cammy? I will say though, nice work. It's a beautiful. I love it. It's nice. It's very. What we're going for? What you're saying is, or has it got a title? Has it got a name? Is it title? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give me a second. I'll tell you what I should do. Yeah, I'm gonna play a tune, and I'm gonna look at that painting, and I'm gonna tell you what it invokes for me. Shall it? You in the comments do the same. What's that painting evoke for you? Jay, you might have to go to the side a little bit, mate. Let's have a look. And yeah, go on, and then let us know what you think it is. So let's get. This is what Jason's going to get. It's called I Know It Hurts. That's what Cammy's going to do to him. She's going to hurt him. Have a bit of this.
Left at the mall 'cause your mama forgot. I know it hurts. Rolling by the cool kids on the first day of school. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you know, we will never let you go. Can't take anymore, I'm under control. We won't fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. Yeah, it will go on as long as you want. Laughed at when your girlfriend pulled down your pants. I know it hurts. Kicked out on the first day of your new job. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks.
Getting it.
Let it go,
Getting it.
let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you know, we will never let you go. Can't take anymore, I'm under control. We won't fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want. We don't care if you know, we will never let you go. Can't take anymore, I'm under control. We won't fight all the time, we'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on.
Mike, it's 5 p.m. somewhere in the world, mate. Don't worry about it.
Divorce at 39.
what it was, not what it is.
I don't think I want to know what Mike's asking.
What about some of these comment and questions? Stop. 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 I pressed it about 15 times. It won't stop. What are you doing? Right, Jay. Come on. Look, stop taking up all the room here, will you? What you like? Cam was saying that. You just like to fill up the flipping room. I'm bringing it in again properly. Sorry.
I'm gone.
There we go. Let's bring this down again. Yeah, Cam, he's just a hog, isn't he? He just likes hogging all the attention. I agree with you. Sorry, I'm just trying to find out. I'm just trying to get back to the comments. And we'll get to the painting. Don't worry, I've got it all in. Oh, there's a few good comments here. We need to get back to him. Wow, I missed out loads.
Those views are going up as well. What's going on, Cole?
I told you it's because we've got a tattooed, bearded, buff, bodied beauty in the house. Here we go. Colin's giving us a good to have you here, BGJ. It is. Thank you. I appreciate everybody that joined us. Little love from me and to Jay and to Cammy and for everyone else that's joined us here as well. Half Baked saying, so many other beard groups drama, but not Carl and his wonderful beard. Wow, you're going to have me crying in a minute, Half Baked. No, beautiful. Cheers, thank you. Mike and Pete, this summer depends on the timing. You need any advice or any help, mate, get in touch. Be private, well, I'll talk to you about it anyway. Oh, Jay, I'm sure Jay will give you some advice as well if you want. Just get in touch. No problem.
It won't be good, but I'll give advice.
Yeah. Drink whatever tastes good and gives you a buzz. I agree. Forget about what people say. Give it a go. Oh, yes. Colin saying, not us Irish, half-baked, we don't like drinking. What? Colin, I tell you what, I don't like, I will say, right, hands up, I'm not big on Irish whiskey because it's more the top of the barrel stuff, so it's more like the hot kind of alcoholic burn sort of stuff rather than a taste. You know what I mean? It's more of a burn. Just more alcohol, the better. It's more ethanol. Sorry, Jay. What was that? I talked over you.
I like Irish whiskey.
Yeah, but see, I don't like the Islay ones. I don't like the smoky ones. I'm not. I don't smoke at all, so I'm not into the cigar. So I don't like the smoky taste. I'm not into like that peaty kind of tasty stuff. But I do like a cigar malt. Because, believe it or not, I don't know if people know this, Jay might know this as well. A cigar malt is a very mellow malt. It's not really smoky or anything like that. It's a mellow malt because you've got the strong, well, from what I'm told, because I've never smoked a cigar, you have the strong cigar taste. You need something a bit mellow to counteract it sort of thing. And you have these mellow whiskies. A cigar malt whiskey is a beautiful whiskey. But I don't like the smoky kind. Anyway, back to the Irish whiskies. I went to a whiskey tasting. Well, I went to a whiskey festival once, and it was the Pogues have got their own whiskey out, and I thought, oh my god, this is going to be like drinking Winderline or some kind of bleach. I might as well just drink bleach. If what's the lead singer of the Pogues? You know what I mean? He's not known for his mild drinking taste. He's not a shandy drinker, let's say that anyway. And what a whiskey! I never got a bottle. I was gutted I didn't. But let's just say I went back to that free sampling table 2 or 3 times. The Pogues whiskey was a fantastic whiskey. Did like it, and that's it. Probably the only Irish whiskey I've ever liked. Yeah. New Belgian Voodoo Imperial a Belgium a Belgium IPA. That's normally a Belgium is like what Jason's got there, that kind of wheat brew thing. That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, Marathi.
Yeah, it's it's more like a wheat beer type stuff. But I don't know. We'll have to have a look, mate. I'll have to have a look. Check it out. Scott, evening, men. Evening, sir. Same to you. Glad you joined us. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate you checking in. Fact, my dad was a derby. My dad was a derby. We've been known to partake a time or two. I don't know. Jay, you know that? You know what he's getting at there?
Sorry, you say that again?
It's halfway saying, in fact, my dad was a derby. We've been known to partake a time or two. What do you mean by was a derby? What are you on about, okay? Come on. Anyway.
Yeah. Come on, half baked. Get full baked.
Yeah, come on. Put the Irish whiskey down, man. Jay, do you own a flat cap? Jay, do you own a... This is... Oh, we're getting serious now. We're getting serious. Jay, do you
Yeah,
own a
I've got
flat
loads of
cap?
flat caps. I've got Baker Boy hats. I've got flat caps. I've got a Baker Boy hat. If Mike Gimley is still watching, Mike Gimley Harwood, if you're still watching, Mike, please comment, because you own one of my Baker Boy hats with the Beard Manners logo on.
No. Just no. Just...
So such a thing exists, Carl, as a Baker Boy hat with a Beard Manners logo.
I bet. Is it 6 panels?
Yeah.
Don't know. You don't know. Whatever. But I do like... I don't know. Baker Boys are all right. I prefer the slimmer look. But if there's a Beard Manners Baker Boy hat, mate, you've got to send me a few links. After this is finished...
Yeah, no, I've got loads. There's loads I'm working on, mate. But yeah, I mean, I'm wearing casual wear now, so I'm wearing a cap, but as people keep seeing in my pictures, I tend to be wearing lumberjack shirts all the time at the moment because it's that time of year. But yeah, I've got loads of flat caps and Baker Boy caps and all that sort of stuff.
You're in casual. There's just no excuse not to wear it. Well, when I class a flat cap, a Baker Boy, Newsboy, whatever, they all come under the same banner. Get one on, Jay. Get one on, Jay. That's all I'm going to say. Get one on.
If I was in my office, there'd be one there, but I'd have to get up and get out the room and...
Well, no, there's just no excuse, Jay. There's just no excuse. Right.
If you want me to get one that bad, I'll go and get one.
We're going to play a tune a bit. Maybe you could get one. Right, Jay. I've heard the Irish don't like to drink. I agree, yeah. They're not big on drinking, are they, in Ireland?
Whoever typed that forgot to put water at the end of that sentence.
Yeah. No, we're pioneers as Irish. Not a bad habit. They like the black stuff over in Ireland, don't they? They do like it black. The old Guinness. What a drink. Can't be it. We get it over there, but it's not the same. You've got to go. You're going to drink Guinness. I believe the place to drink Guinness is Ireland. Or I think is it Africa? There's another brewery somewhere that do it pretty much the same. I think it's somewhere in Africa. I'm sure it is. We don't get the same drink in England. Guinness is not Guinness, the same as what they have it in Ireland. I know that. But I believe, I'm sure it's Africa, somewhere in Africa they get a similar sort of thing. If I want more of the taste of Ireland for the Guinness, I'll go for the bottle of Guinness rather than on draft. But anyway, yeah, a few laughs. Jay's in the house. Hello, Jay. Where are you coming from, Mike the Bike? He's already told us, I think. It's 6:50 in Nottingham. Nottingham as well. 6:51. I mean, some people have got gone from Nottingham. Bit of a word for everybody from everywhere else in the world, in England, around England and abroad. Nottingham has one of the oldest pubs in the world. It is called Ye Old Jerusalem Inn. I think it's called the Ye Old Jerusalem Inn. It's carved into the sandstone rock on a big like cliff face, carved into the rock. Next to it, you've got people in other caves, tramps sleeping out. But Ye Old Jerusalem Inn is there. Been there since the Crusades. The knights and the soldiers who were after the Crusades used to go to Ye Old Jerusalem Inn, get a Guinness. Well, I don't think they had Guinness in them days, but they'd get a drink down there before they went off on the crusade. So it's a great place to go. Yeah, Facebook, you hope so. Okay. Got a coaster with coffee on, Carl. Beard manners 1, 2. If I could spit in my own room, I would spit there for the coffee. Not for the beard manners, Jay, I'm sorry. But for the bear. He's just, well, I won't mind, but Adam used to sell the coffee as well. Although I have started drinking some. But he's just rubbing it in. He's got a beard manners coaster. How very dare you. Well, a beard manners coaster.
Bring out a coffee.
And the beard manners bake my cap. You've got me hook, line, and sinker. That's all I can say. Jay, I need to know more. I need to get in touch, mate. I need to get in touch. Is there a way of getting one of your flat caps? Callum, is that for him or for me? That's all I'm saying. Where's it gone? That's all I'm saying. I don't know who you're referring to that one on that one. I'll let you respond. Colin, I'm from Alabama on Lake Martin. Nice. Jason, what's your favourite beard manner scent? Oh,
this tattoo, if I can get in the right picture.
Is that you with the kids?
This tattoo is me and my daughters in my father-in-law's garden in Alabama.
Well, there you go, Mike the Mike. You could have walked past each other back in the day. Who knew?
Not on Lake Martin, we couldn't. It might have been a long walk.
Yes, Jason, what's your favourite beard manner scent? I'll tell you what, before we answer this one, I will say, Jay, you've got, I mean, how many scents did you say you've got available?
We've got 18, including unscented.
18, okay. Well, let's say 17 scented. I mean, I've had some. I've done a YouTube video. Did I do it with you? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, Times Gold you had, yeah.
I also, but I had something secret scent. I believe it was based on was it your son's favourite scent? I think that's the butter that I got.
The one based on Savage.
Savage, yeah. Cracking scents. But you've got a lot of scents out there. I'm gonna have to give it a go. And I'll take, this is it for everyone out there now. I'm getting low on my beard wash, so I'm gonna have to give it a go on the old beard. Do you do conditioner as well? I know you're not big on the old conditionerisation. But...
So I don't at the moment. I will do conditioner. The most honest I can be is that the majority of feedback on our wash is that when you use our wash, you don't need a conditioner. That's what a lot of our reviews are saying. I'll bring out a conditioner purely for people that are asking for it, because I've got 2 or 3 customers in particular that ask me every month if I've done it yet. Yeah. But the most honest I will be is I don't think you need one with our wash, particularly if you're using our wash on butter. But I will bring one out because there are people out there that want a conditioner. But I just want it to be known that I don't think we necessarily need one, but like I will bring it out.
Yeah. There's other reasons for the conditioner, if you like. You've treated your beard harshly as well, but we don't need to go on there. There's we don't need to waffle on all night. But I'm interested.
You can wash daily with conditioner, whereas you shouldn't with wash. Yeah.
No. Yeah, I mean, there's also a thing about washing with conditioner. A conditioner is designed more so to soften the beard and it adds silicone to the beard. So it's not the best wash. You want to buy a wash, buy a beard wash, buy a beard shampoo or whatever you want to call it. That's what it's designed for. It's for cleaning it. A conditioner is to soften the beard. So yes, it will clean it, but it's not going to be as good as a wash. Now, I get it back in the day if we was going, the only options were like head shampoo and a conditioner. The conditioner is going to be less harsh for your beard than the shampoo was. The shampoo would just strip your beard of everything and, your skin of everything. Head hair and beard hair is not the same. Believe it or not, so close, but they're not the same thing. And your beard hair is a heck of a lot more sensitive than your head hair. So you need a beard shampoo or wash, whatever you want to call it. That's what you need. And back in the day, people would wash with head conditioner on the beard. It made sense then because it was harsh. Nowadays, with the fact that people like yourself, Beard Manners and other companies and all that have released wash specifically designed for the beard, you should be giving them a go. They're designed for that. They're not as harsh, and give them a go rather than just a condition wash because it's going to do better. It's going to be better, cleaner beard, if you know what I'm saying. It's going to do better for your beard with the bacteria getting out there. So I mean that's it. I think that's the old way of saying it is use a conditioner wash every day rather than a beard wash. if you're getting a specific beard wash, I did the old doobly doos from a beard company, then give the wash a go. Trust me, you won't regret it. Give the wash a go. This is where I'm going to go with yours, Jason. I'm going to look at the scents of what you got available. How many scents have you got on the beard washes?
7, and then an unscented one as well. So we've got 7 actual scents
and an
in the
unscented.
beard wash.
I do think the beard washes, the scent gets nulled a lot. Gets you know, if you got the same as a beard, if you're getting a beard oil and a beard wash, the same scent, it will smell slightly differently because they're designed differently. You know, it's two totally different products. But that's my thing. I'm going to give your beard wash a go. That's my next thing on there. Obviously, I need some wax with it on the little thing to look. It's fell. You see, I need one now.
Use that all night. It's I'd have whiskey all over my t-shirt if I wasn't using this. But no, you're right on the wax, on the wash. Sorry, it's nice to hear that. You are right. You are right on the wash. We've got scented washes, but for legal reasons, they can't have as much scent in them because it dilutes less in water. So from a CPSR point of view, they don't smell. They almost smell stronger from the bottle, but not as much when they're on. But you're right, Carl. You go in the shower, you put the beard wash on, it smells great. You come downstairs, you dry your beard, it's pretty much gone.
Yeah,
which is why we've not gone for all the scents in the wash just yet. But yeah, no, you're definitely right on the beard wash has come a long way. It's far more sensitive for your beard. It's a better way of cleaning.
Yeah, dead right. Is. So we need to go to anyway. We'll do these comments. We need to hit that painting behind you. What I was saying is now if you look at it, if you go from left to right, in the Western world we read from left to right. So you're going to go from left to right, not from right to left on that image, and you've got the orange, the blue, and then all the mix in between. So it's like a shoot out from that. I would say you've got the heat of the sun, the coldness of the water with the orange. With the orange, the heat of the sun, the blue, the cold of the water, and then you've got these other elements with the yellows and the oranges and all combined together. What I'm seeing there, which is fantastic for beard manners, I was using it now. I know it's in your dining room. It's because what's your wife's name?
Cammy.
Cammy created it, so it's going to be on Prime Show in the house, no matter what you say. Cammy rules. The wife always rules. I don't care where you're coming from. It might be a big buff and bearded and tattooed. I don't care. The wife rules. She's sticking up. And for me, this is saying creation, believe it or not. I would call it creation because you've got the heat of the sun, the added elements of the water with the blue, and then in between that, you've got the mixing of everything else coming together with the oranges and the blues and the oranges and the yellows. And maybe even the magma, or the far, from what we can see in the far end there.
She messaged you to say this.
It's what?
She messaged you to say this.
No, this is what I thought about when we were playing the video. So I'm saying that is, for me, is called creation or creationism. That's what you've got, the creationist. And do you know what? It works perfectly because Cammy said it was the first. This is a creation. This is where it starts. Cammy, you hit the ground running subconsciously. She was thinking about it. That was what you was going with the start. This is where it starts. Creationism. And it all works. It's all wonderful. It all clicks in. And it's a beautiful painting. I want it. Send it to me. I'll stick it in the background. I don't need this green screen stuff. I want that painting in there, like Jay's got. So well done. It's a beautiful painting. It's a nice one. And it works really well. It works really well for Jay with his creations of beard products, the oils, the balms, the butters, what else, the shampoos and stuff like that. It works so well. I think it's a subliminal connection to everything that's going on in the family at the moment, in the business world, not in the family sense sort of thing, but in the business world. Anyway, Jay, we need to know. Or Thomas needs to know, what's your favourite beard manner scent? You've hit my comment there as well. I would have gone on that.
Right, so it's not a simple answer. My favourite scent is the Manners Bar, which is a mix of bourbon, leather and tobacco. However, it's a very deep scent. It's very unique and it's very masculine. So that is my favourite scent. Like, with the Manners Bar, every single time I make a batch of balm, tash wax, butter, oil, or whatever, I'm like, oh wow, I want it on. But it's not an everyday scent. and also not everyone else will like it. So the best way I can describe the Manners Bar is if I was having a poker game on this table right now, and a few of the guys were here having some cigars, having a whiskey, having a beer. Yeah, that scent's fantastic. So that scent's my favourite scent, but the one I wear the most. Or even this is contradicting me actually. The one I wear the most in the evenings is Tyne's Gold. I absolutely love Tyne's Gold. It's a very important scent to me. I love it. You know that, Carl. And caramel coffee. There's very few mornings I don't wear caramel coffee.
Right. Nice one,
Put
mate.
that tea down.
You know, I'm not going to agree with you on the caramel coffee. That's just obvious. I'm not going to agree with you on that one. But you know,
course not.
we're all different. That's the thing. I say, as a reviewer of stuff, I will never score something out of 10 on the scent because I don't like coffee, but there's a lot of strange people out there that do. Believe it or not, there are other people like you, Jay, that like coffee. And it would be unfair for me to score it low because it smells of coffee, because it smells of what it should do. Do you know what I mean? That's what you're tagging it as. But people give it a score saying, I don't like the smell. Well, that's because you don't like that product. I don't like coffee, so I wouldn't score it well. Doesn't mean it's not a great scent. It's just the wrong way of doing it. Anyway, let's go for these comments, mate. We've got to get on. We've got to finish. You know, we've been going on for ages. We've been on a while.
The views are too high, mate. We can just go on.
Only been to Ireland once, but it was the most beautiful place I've ever seen, and so green. I agree with you. It's a beautiful place. Colin, at the Warsford Crystal, yeah, that's the one. And it was Traymore, the beach you're talking about, was it? With a scary. Thank you. I don't remember the name Traymore though, but I tell you, I'm going to check it out now. Thank you, Colin. I'm going to check it out, see if it was Traymore. It must be if that's around that area. Yeah, brilliant. SoCal. Hello, bearded peoples. Hello, sir. Glad to meet you. Jake, give him a hello. There we go. Nice way. Bobby D's in the house. Bobby D, hello, evening. Bobby and AJ there, the bearded leatherman. Thank you for checking in. I've been in touch with Bobby. She's making me a new hat. Hopefully, I can get it from the new competition. She's making me a new leather.
He's a talented man. Give him
Yes.
a follow, guys. He's very talented.
Have a question, a good question for Jay. I like giving him hard ones. A lot of beard product companies have gone under since COVID. Beard manners seems to be getting stronger and bigger. What's the secret? What do you bring others? Before you answer that one, Jay, I will go in there. Other beards. Well, let me put it back up again. We'll go there. A lot of companies have gone under since COVID. Beard manners seems to be getting bigger and stronger. What's the secret? This is my opinion. Jay may give you a different one. My opinion is there's no secret. It's the fact that it's good products. Simple as. Good, nice scented products and a decent company. If you're buying from some, unknown, doesn't care about the products, doesn't care about the person, doesn't care about the person they're selling to, they may buy one product, but they're never going to return. If you're there, giving them the manners, giving them the beard manners, and giving them a good product, people will return. So there's no secret. It's just all about. I think it's just about being a decent person and having decent products. Jason, what's your opinion on that?
Firstly, thanks, Cole. That's nice to hear that. Again, that's a nice question because it doesn't have a simple answer. I think, yeah, Carl's right in. I've got to be honest. I think we've got good products. I put a lot of research in. I don't hide this. This wasn't my first business, so that allowed me a bit of knowledge and experience to really research things and to put my all into it. I think something that helps for a lot is that I'm a very open book. You know, if you follow me on any of my media profiles, you watch videos like this, I'm just exactly how I come across. But I've also got to be fair to other brands. I think there were some very good brands about in COVID that I think tried to do something for themselves in a difficult situation and maybe weren't quite doing enough financially when COVID dropped and had to go back to full-time employment and had to do different things, so it's almost like a survival of the fittest in that sense. But yeah, where Cole's right is I'm not one to blow my own trumpet. I'm not like that. That's not how I am. But Yeah, I work very hard at this. I'm very passionate about beard manners. The most honest I can be to answer this question is I started beard manners because I had a beard for years before I started this company. I just always felt whatever I was trying wasn't maybe giving me enough. I quite clearly adore my beard. My beard's like one of my kids. I'm very passionate about it. It changed my life. All you've got to do is read the About Me section on my website to understand that. So for me, beard manners was based on a promise. It was started upon a difficult situation that my wife and I have been through, and it's something that I'm incredibly passionate. I'm very passionate about beard manners and beards, full stop, and the community. So it's given me a chance of getting something that I love. To make it, it's got to be a good quality product. I put my all into it. I put my all into the customers, the industry, the whole lot. And I think maybe that's what's helping us because I think what a lot of people do forget with beard manners is we're one of the newest in the market by quite some way. Um, most of the other new companies have been going for at least 2 years longer than we have. But that's the most honest I can be. Is I'm very passionate. The customers mean a lot. The company means a lot. The beard community means a lot. It all means a lot. So I put a lot into it.
Fair play, mate. Can't argue with that. Well, I was going to go off Facebook. We don't need to go there, mate. I don't know. Maybe it's a comment we should have at a different time because time is flying on. But Facebook users giving it me something in relation to something we said earlier. But who knows what we've chatted about? We've chatted about everything. Good evening, SoCal, says Colin. Good evening, sir. Mike the Bike saying, Cammy sounds an awesome wife, Jason. You are a very lucky lad. I agree. Maybe next time I'll get Cammy on. Jason, we don't want you anymore. Ta-ra.
I don't know if you can see it from that angle. I've actually got a tattoo of my wife on my arm.
Oh,
She's
right.
awesome. She's worth it. She's my best friend. We argue, as all married couples do.
Yeah, of course I do. Should do some more Cammy. Yes, I agree with Bobby. You should do some more art. We should see some more of Cammy's art. Cammy, send some to me and we'll do more. We'll post about it on here. Cammy saying, thank you. Open to offers. I'm sure you are. Cammy, get your art out there. Just sell it yourself, mate. Open a gallery, sell your stuff. Invite people around. Get Jay to open the whiskies. Give free whiskies out. Let people walk around the art. It's a great day. I've done that many times with artists. Go and check the stuff out. Stick a price on it. I don't know. You do it. Thanks for Facebook user. You're just 35% of the success. What? I don't know. I'm unsure what's going on there. SoCal, I like the castle in the background. I think it's real castle, not the Disney 100% anniversary one. This. Well, that's part of Banter Towers, in a comedic kind of drawing. That's where Lord Banter lives, and he lets me. My room's just up at the back there. He lets me up there in the broom room, in their boots room, shall we say. It's called First Attempt, like I said, creation. See, all works, doesn't it? All works. I bid £1,000 on the painting. Go for it, Mike. I'm sure she'd be interested. If you fancy it, get in touch with Jay. He'll pass it on to Cammy.
Get in touch with Cammy. Don't get in touch with me.
Yeah. Cammy's no, don't. Cammy, don't put yourself down. Art is worth can be worth a lot. Art is worth what you put into it and what you think it's worth, your time. It's not about, a price on the products. It's about the price on your time and effort that you put into it. So you've got to talk, 1,000 plus. It's surfing scene. It's a surfing scene. Fair enough. I get it with the blue. Too much red. I think it was a surfing scene for me. I think it's a tragic surfing scene, I would say. But hey, it is what it is to everybody else. Mike, it is what it is to you. I agree. Well done. Carl's Bearded Banter. FT, Beard Manners, and Cammy's paintings. Go for it, yeah, Cammy's. Carl's Cammy's painting site, I don't know. We'll work on it, Cammy, we'll get there. Really cool painting, fair play, Cammy. I see an explosion of life, a wonderful sunset over the emotion of colours, blended into the deep darkness of the abyss with life breathing through the sadness.
Yeah, but Thomas, what about the painting?
Oh. Cammy, all I can say, I know. Jay was alive at 7:30 on a Sunday night. He was alive. He was smiling. He was fine. If anything happens to him since then, if the police ask, that's all I know. You know, he was there at that time. I see an apocalypse with fire, or maybe there's something wrong with me. No, there's nothing wrong with you, Colin. You see what you see. There's no wrong answers, really. In painting, in arts, there's no wrong answers. You see what you see. There's an apocalypse of fire, did you say? Apocalypse. I sort of see what you're saying. I sort of see. I understand. But, let's get it back in place. There we go. Bit of an echo on the sound, I know, but we've mentioned that before. That's okay. Thanks, Colin. Jack, evening. I'm trying to speed through all the comments now. I'm sorry, I can't read them all. We got. I'll use it for next Flat Cap Friday. Well, I don't know. Johnny Maris. Hey, hello, sir. How are you? I know it well. My wife is from Nottingham. Oh, there we go. One for you, Carl. That's a great flat cap. Mine is a great. Can buy it. £20 delivered. Go for it. Get in touch if you want one. Awesome tattoo. I'll shoot talk to you there, Jay. Fantabulous tattoos. It's got and they mean something as well. It's all it's mainly a lot of family tattoos, isn't it, Jay? We've spoken about this before.
Yeah, even the bands, they're my. I can't get the camera right. Even the bands, they're my kids' names on the inside.
Yeah.
That's my kids. That's me carrying my kid. Yeah, they're all family. All my tattoos are there to. What's the way of wording this? The most honest I can be about my tattoos is they're something to remind me of why I do what I do, what's important, and what matters. So my tattoos are memories and reminders. So thank you.
We spoke about this on the video I did with Jay on. Go to TubeVideo, Carl's Banter Banter, and check out the interview I did with Jay. We talk more about his tattoos there. Later, Mike, I'm going to speed through these now. I do wear the trousers, Kame. There was no doubt, Kame. There was no doubt. Thanks, Carl. I call it creation. I'll call it creation. Call it what you want, but that's what speaks to me. Thank you, Kame. I appreciate that. That fills my heart full of warmth that you can agree with that, as long as you agree with that comment. Team Coffee, Facebook user. Bye-bye. No, love to. No, never mind thumbs up, Jay. Never mind thumbs up. Team T, see, there we go. Team Ninja in the house. Paint and decorator, I'll drink what I'm giving. Fair play. You'll probably drink the terps that you've washed the brushes out with, no doubt.
Probably emotion.
So, yeah. Jason, question. I know the answer, but for the others, who is Beard Manners for?
Who is Beard Manners for?
Yeah. I know the answer. This is from Michael Whitehead. I know the answer, but for others, who is Beard Manners for?
Don't know quite how Mike means the question. I mean, I suppose I would say beard manners. Beard manners is for everyone. This is something I've not hid in my YouTubes or anything else. The reason I didn't go for a lumberjack theme or a Viking theme or anything like that, which there's nothing wrong with. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
No.
Beard Manners was always meant to be about the name Beard Manners. Beard Manners is for absolutely everyone. Like I say, sexuality, taste, colour, race, beard type, size, none of it matters. We're not here saying if you want to be a Viking, have beard manners. We're not saying if you've got a big lumberjack beard, have beard manners. Beard manners was something that I saw was a bit of a gap in the market in a way. I didn't see it from a marketing point of view, but beard manners was something I felt was missing in my beard experience of just, if you've got a beard and you want to look after it, give it some manners.
I remember from the video I did.
Michael meant that question. If not, Michael, give me an add it and I'll answer if I've got it wrong. But yeah, beard manners is for absolutely everyone.
We did talk about this on my on the video I did with him on Carl's Banter Banter interview with Jason. I don't know what it's called. Can't find it. We did say beard manners. The name is more about how a person should conduct themselves. Shall we say? You know, let's say be a gentleman. You know, act in a certain manner. Have your manners. Have your beard manners. Be a gentleman, and that's what we got from it.
You know, it's I would like to think, I'd like to hope that I come across to the general public that I'm non-judgmental, that I try to help people, I try to advise, I'd like to think I'm good on mental health and things like that. So yeah, it's almost that responsibility of being a good person and doing the right things.
I will say that, Jay. I know a lot of people will know what some people won't want to hear, that I do suffer with depression. I have ME and I suffer with depression. I've meant to do things with Jason in the past that I've kind of had to put to the side because of where I was at that time. And Jason was fine about it. He was lovely, saying, "Look, if you need to talk, get in touch. I understand. Well, I don't suffer that way, but I can understand. I can see your point of view. Maybe you need to chat." So he was very nice about it, and he was very supportive, shall we say, Jay? Don't you remember that? Well, that was about maybe a year ago, something like that. So yeah, he does practice what he preaches.
I always remember things like that, and it's because, as most people that follow me know, this isn't a time for that chat. I've done a podcast last week, which I opened up quite a lot, so I don't want to open up tonight, in all honesty. But yeah, no, I've been through my trials and tribulations, and I'm a believer in. I'm a massive believer in what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think if you've survived a difficult time, if you've got through a difficult time, it doesn't hurt you in the slightest to try and help others. It really doesn't hurt. It takes nothing. It's just a message. It's just time, and we're in a world where we all struggle. So
yeah, I think you'll
I
find
do
that the
remember,
most helpful
I'm always
people out
there
there
if
are the
anyone
ones that are
needs it.
struggling
If I can
themselves.
try, I'm not a professional, but I know what life feels like when it absolutely sucks and it's not good. And no matter who thinks this, there's always someone that cares.
I agree. Anyway, back to what we all need to know, what we all need. Thomas Day is saying, put the artwork on the shop wall for sale. Maybe, Jay, why aren't you advertising Cammy stuff on your site? Inquiry minds want to know. Maybe this is something for the future. Cammy, get your own site.
Take over the site, there'll be no more beard mans.
Cammy, get your own site. Cammy, go for it. Get your own site up. Maybe a YouTube site where you're actually painting the picture, show people you painting it, and then offer it. Bit of a Bob Ross thing going on. Do you know what I mean? Paint the picture and then flag it. You can't buy the Bob Ross's
Yeah, no,
picture.
I've got to be honest, I've got to be fair to Cammy. It's not a one-off. She's very artistic. She's got a fantastic mind for things like this. So, yeah, she should do it. I encourage that. I hope her boss isn't watching, but yeah. If her boss is watching, Cammy, do well at work and sell this on the side.
Right. What's your other business, Jason? What? I don't know where it's come from.
My other business.
Johnny Maris.
Say again?
Well, that was from Johnny Maris. What's your other business? I know you had a removal thing. We spoke about that early on.
But obviously not everyone saw this earlier on. So I was doing removals and storage and haulage. Again, I've not advertised it because I just don't need to. But we haven't done anything to do with that business since September, and that was the business that kind of funded this one. But again, I can't say too much about that business. It's not dead. The name is still there. The website's still there. It's still operating. It's still making money. But we're not doing removals anymore.
Basically, people.
The most honest I can be. I can't say much more than that at this moment in time. Purely because I'm not hiding anything. I just haven't decided whether I'm going to keep doing it or not.
Oh, do you know what? Johnny's got a good one here. You could get Cammy to do a Beard Manners limited edition artwork on the label. That is a fantastic idea. A Cammy inspired label artwork. To do it on the beards and stuff like that, why not? I agree with you. I think the reason that
I think Cammy should do it herself because I think Cammy's talented enough that she should do her own thing. Doesn't need to ride on beard manners. I'll be following her.
Oh no, we're not saying Cammy rides on Beard Manners. What we're saying is Beard Manners jumps on the bandwagon and gets some Cammy inspired art on it. We also know that the reason that the removal firm is not gone is because the day is going to come when we need to ship Cammy's art around the world, and someone's got to do it.
Yeah.
So you've got to get off your backside.
Give me a full-time job.
Yeah. Right. Listen, we've had a fantastic day. We need to get to Book of the Face, me and you. Let's go, Jay. Here we are. It's what it's all about. the Flat Cap Friday prize draw for the balm oil and tash wax. And I've got to admit, I wish I could enter on this one because I want this stuff as well. I want to give it a go. We've got, let's go see how many entries we've got. We've got Mark at 1. We're going to speed through these because we've been here all night. We've been here for hours. It's been a great night tonight. Mikey Stokes, David, SG, I don't even know saying his name. John, we'll just say John. Natalino, Mike, with the beard man as that on. Do you know what? I'm kind of upset now. Now I know that there's a beard manners baker boy cap. Why is Mike not wearing that? Mike, inquiring minds want to know.
Oh no, it's Mike Harwood.
Yeah. No, Mike Whitehead, that is. Gareth's in the house. Chris Clark with the straightest beard in the world, I think. Edel, he's got his little one on there. Fair play there, Edel. Derek's in the house. We've got the old, the old plug from Jay in there. That's fair enough. We'll let him off with that. Gareth, Ben. I'm sorry, that's what Charlie, Hardy, Ian, Paul Hendricks, Steve, Kurt, Thomas, Colin with a water bottle on his head, Jeff, Scott, Johnny, Albin. Where are we at here? What number are we at? 25. David, James, Matthias. Oh, Matthias Mo should have played some of his tunes as well. Looking good there, Matthias. Spencer Yates, Tyab, Tim, Lucas, Tony with the beard manners. Do you know Tony? He's got the beard manners, beard oil on his head. Looking very good. Looks like a nice area, wherever he's at there, looking out onto from his shed out to the sea there. Beautiful little location. Roger, Steve, Guy. There's some absolute stellar beards in this post, says Jay. And I agree with him. Hell yeah, Heights is in the house, Rod Heights. 11 more comments, let's go. 11 more, we're nearly there. I realise, Bet, you're going to have to do something. He's already been there, so we've got that one. Jack Baker, Bart, David Clark, Jason Morris. No, you're not in. You're not entering your own comment. Jay. Adam was in the house before. Richard Bisco. Nice little photo there. Chris. Callum. Right, before we go, I forgot, we've not got the public page stuff in. We need to go there. I need to go to the public page. Because you can get a second entry on the public page. How many have we got there? I forgot about it. Because I always had these on at the end and I forgot to add them on. Comments, 15 comments. Oh my goodness. Right, so how many entries we got there? We got 43, Callum, 44. 44 entries there. I need to see the comments, not with stars. All comments. On the public page, 44, 45. 46. Wow, we've got a good few here. Oh, 48 that should be. I can't even count, so I'm sorry. This is the Bearded Banter public page rather than the private group. We're at 48. Reply. 49. I should have played the tune while I was doing this, but never mind. Oh. Colin's there with I think it's a bowl on his head there, that one. I don't know, it's a bowl or something. Let's go 54, 2 more. Mr. Gimli's there himself. 55. 56. 57. For Barry. Right, 57 entries in total, Jay. Remember that, please, because I will forget. 57 entries. Let me go to my number wheel generator type thing. Accept all. Right, what did I say, Jay? 57?
Yeah.
Just, bring it down. Just a reminder, we have played, there's 57 in there. We're playing for the arm? What's an arm? We're playing for the oil, balm, and moustache wax. Let's give it a spin. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. $29. Call him a swine, it's 29. The winner is. I need to get my page out, sorry. So I can write it down. 29 was the winner. So we're here. Let's go find out who it is. And the winner is, where are we at? 23, 24, 25, 6. Tayyab Khan. Well done, buddy. Tayyab. Reply. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. We'll call it a bird set. Jay, how are they going to do this then? What they got to do to get the prize?
So I suppose if he ever either sends you his address or me his address, I'll send it across.
Fair enough, yeah. We'll say get in touch, send the stuff
Get
out.
in touch with either myself or Carl. Give us your address and forward the details, and I'll get it over.
I'm not too sure if Tayyab's from Nottingham as well. I can't remember, to tell you the truth. But he's a UK lad, so winner, chicken dinner. Tayyab Khan, you win the bird set from Bird Manners from Jay. So well done to you, buddy. I'll get in touch.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to you. Let's come back into the house. Where's we at? Oh, that's not that one. I've got that many new ones just in case I need them. Sauce. Jason Morris. There we go, Jay. Back in house. Congratulations, Tayyab. Congratulations. Anything but the heart, as Colin always says. Oh, mine, Colin, you've got. He's got one of these. He should be wearing that every time. Nothing but. Nothing else will do. Yeah, and again, you've been there before. Congrats, congratulations, and jubilations. Well done, Tayyab. Jason, I've got to say, mate, it was a fantastic night. We went on for a lot longer. We did like 2 hours nearly there. We'd go 6, 7, 8. Wow, 2 hours. 6, 7, 8. I don't know. It's a long time anyway, mate. We did a long time. It was great chatting to you, mate. It was great checking the artwork out behind you on the wall. Let's face it, that's all we came for. We came for the artwork. You were just a bit of eye candy in front of it. You were what they called the dolly birds that do the, I forgot what they call them, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
In the game show.
Exactly.
No floating ice tonight, congratulations. Yes, we had a bit of a Titanic moment at the start, but it all went through pretty much. Pretty cool. I need a bearded banter flat cap. Tomo, I would say wait, I'll do some competition. If we hit 1,000 Facebook followers from the UK, I'll be giving out some more of these to win. We're about 850, so we can get there. You can buy them. They're like £20 delivered. But anyway, what I need is a beard man as one. But that's another story. Listen, Jay, I think we've got to go, mate. We've done it all. I need some food. So thank you for joining me. It's been a wonderful night. It's been really good. Hopefully we can do it again soon. We'll have to get together on YouTube and do something there as well, mate. Anything you want to say before we get gone?
No, just honestly, thank you for having me. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. I'll definitely be happy to do it again. Work together with you, Carl, as always. It's always a pleasure. And just thank you for everyone that watched, commented, liked. It all means a lot. Thank you for everyone.
Yeah,
Carl,
just a
thanks
side
for
note on that one. When I said about Colin having the flat cap, it's true. He's not got it yet because we've got the problem with the postal service. We can't send anything out to Ireland. So my apologies, Col. You've not got it. You can't wear it if you've not got it, Col. Come on. Johnny's saying, thanks, guys. Great to be here. Johnny, it was great you joined us, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you all for coming. Jay, let's give him a wave. Let's get out of here, mate. Say toodles. Ta-da.
Take it easy, guys.
Toodles.